Cancel culture leaves a foul taste in my mouth and makes my asshole leak. Well, sometimes cancel culture is justifiable. It just depends on the seriousness of the action of the target. In this case, this one being Ezra Miller. Anyways, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to News for the Sonics, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And today we're here to talk about Ezra Miller and WB supposedly reevaluating Ezra Miller's future as the Flash and his future in any upcoming movies. I mean, as we all know, Ezra Miller will be starring in the upcoming Fantastic Beasts Dumbledore film that's coming out next week, and that movie is already set to go. But The Flash is still in pre-production, and it's actually set to be released next year. We're going to get into the details about that in just a second. But before we get started, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. Join my Discord. Be sure to click on the invitation link down in the description box below. Also, follow me on social media, which you can also find down in the description box below. That is my Twitter and Instagram. Definitely check that out when you get the chance. So let's talk about the report that's going on right now. This was actually posted yesterday, and I actually wanted to cover this, but yesterday I already had uploaded a video for you guys to watch. Tonight I want to talk about this because I think it's just as important, and Ezra Miller is just being reevaluated as it stands, because if you all know, in Hawaii a little while ago, he was arrested for assaulting a couple of people, taking a mic away from like a young lady who was singing at a karaoke bar, because that's what you do at karaoke bars, and basically barging into someone's bedroom and taking their wallets and some other things, just attacking people. What is going on in Hollywood where actors and celebrities think that they can just, attack people? Anyways, I'm bringing you this report from superherohype.com, posted by Blair Marnell. And last month, while Hollywood was at the Oscars, the Flash star Ezra Miller was getting arrested at a karaoke bar in Hawaii. And while it wasn't Miller's first brush with controversy, because he's been in a lot of trouble before, even back in 2011, this guy has been doing this for over a decade, and it may finally bring some consequences down upon the actor. According to Rolling Stone, Warner Brothers Pictures had an emergency impromptu meeting to discuss Ezra Miller's future with the studio last week, and the early word is that WB plans to hit pause on the future projects involving Miller, including possible appearances in the DC cinematic universe. Complicating that course of action is the fact that Miller is starring in Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore next week, and The Flash is also one of WB's biggest films for 2023. There's no talk about replacing Miller as the lead of The Flash, since that would be prohibitively expensive and only further delaying the film. That movie has been in a production hell, and it's been delayed several times without an actual set release date or month, so we don't exactly know when it's going to be coming out, but we know at least it'll be coming out in 2023 sometime at least. However, if the Rolling Stone report is accurate, it could be Miller's final turn as Barry Allen. Rolling Stone's source also said that Miller had frequent meltdowns during the Flash's film. While the report stresses that Miller was not violent on set, it did say that Ezra would get a thought in their head and say, "I don't know what I'm doing." The same source characterized Miller as losing it, quote unquote. Miller's arrest at the karaoke bar was reportedly for becoming agitated by a woman who was singing before swearing at her and grabbing the mic away. Miller also allegedly lunged at a 32-year-old man playing darts, but that's not the end of Miller's legal woes. A couple in Hawaii filed a temporary restraining order against Miller after his arrest. This time, Miller is accused of forcibly entering the couple's bedroom, stealing a passport and wallet before verbally threatening them. It's unclear how or if they know Miller. What goes through someone's mind when they got to do something like this? Like, you got to be crazy, to think that, oh, I'm going to barge into this person's bedroom, take their wallet and passport, and threaten to kill them. What is going on through Ezra Miller? This guy is not right in the head, and he's certainly not the right actor to be playing the Flash for other reasons that I think that, I think that he's not the best version of Barry Allen. I think the actor that plays Barry Allen on The Flash, Grant Gustin, is a better version of Barry Allen. I mean, I wouldn't mind if WB recasts him. I mean, let the Flash film come out with Ezra Miller, but the next future Flash films, cast somebody else as the Flash, because this role needs to be recast. By a fortunate coincidence, Miller was never scheduled to be on the press and tour for The Secrets of Dumbledore, so Warner Brothers doesn't have to parade their star in front of the press anytime soon. However, The Flash is another issue. It would be extremely difficult to begin promoting that film without its primary performer, and the studio will ultimately have to decide whether to stand by Miller or cut their losses. What do you think should be done about Miller Let me know in the comment section below. So I have an idea of what should be done with Ezra Miller. Honestly, do not fire him for this movie, because this movie is already just about finishing up. It's still in production, but it's finishing up. It'll be very expensive to get a replacement and refilm all the scenes and everything that they've done so far for the Flash film. However, I can understand WB's, frustration, and like they're in this bit of conflict right now, just wondering how they're gonna get him to do the press tour for the Flash film. But I think have this all be done and then throw him under the bus when everything is done. When the promotion tour is done, when the Flash film is already in theaters, just cut ties with him, because this guy, he's assaulting people. We first had like that issue with Will Smith. Now Will Smith is actually getting ties cut with a lot of studios where he had a couple of movies planned, and now they're canceling it because of what he did to Chris Rock at the Oscars very recently. Now, I'm not saying that these people should be canceled completely. Ezra Miller shouldn't be canceled completely and that's it. That's the end of his career. He can never work again. I'm not saying that. It's not the end all of be all. Like it shouldn't be the case. However, there should be some repercussions, because you need to get into your mind that people in Hollywood are not untouchable. They are people ultimately like us. Okay, when we get in trouble, we can get in trouble. We can go to jail. We can go to prison. We have consequences, and people from Hollywood shouldn't be any different. But I'm glad that WB is recognizing this real quick, foremost, and also they're listening to the audience out there that are speaking against Ezra Miller's violent acts. So I think Ezra Miller should pay the consequences. He already did a little bit of time in jail in Hawaii when he bailed out himself for $500. Honestly, maybe cutting ties with him, like with upcoming future movies, Ezra Miller going off to seek some help, maybe go see a therapist or something, would probably give him a little time to like ease off and maybe change and become a better person. And then if like Warner Brothers or any other studio is interested in hiring him again in a future project, then do so. Like, honestly, ties should be cut. Any future projects he's got going on should be canceled until he gets some help and becomes a better person. And that's pretty much it. And the same goes for Will Smith. And I'm not going to go into depth with that, but that's a different story. But anyways, you let me know your thoughts about this. Do you think Ezra Miller is going to get fired from WB and from The Flash? Or do you think they're going to keep him for this movie, and then any future Flash projects or any DC projects involving The Flash, Ezra Miller will not be included? You let me know. Comment down below with your thoughts and theories. I like to read them. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. And I will see you all in the next comic panel.